Hello people of YouTube, this is Trax2606 and right here I'm showing you a video of my T-Rex 600E DFC Pro, and this is the aftermath of a major crash I had earlier this morning. And I'm very heartbroken because this is my favorite helicopter. I'm not sure if you guys know about it. I didn't do any review video of it. I wanted to, but I never did. So this is my newest of the large scale helicopters. And I love this thing to death so much. It's the one I've been taking to a lot of events. Just brought it back home from HOD, Helis over Delaware, and I kicked it hard there. I had a lot of fun. Had about 10 flights on it there. Not a whole lot, but good amount for me, including a whole bunch of flights with a much faster head speed. Been normally running at 2,300 RPM. Now I'm running at 2,500 RPM. Aaron Heister, if you're not familiar with him, check his channel out. He's an awesome pilot, sponsored by Horizon. He's a great friend of mine, and he's helped me so much with flying in general. And he helped me with this helicopter a lot of setting up and everything. And he basically told me he has the same helicopter, so he knows everything about it. He encouraged me a lot, and I'd like to explain more about it, but I don't have a whole lot of time right now. So for this video, I just want to show you basically what happened and everything. But he's been helping me a lot, and so he's been, he helped me get this thing set up perfectly. So yeah, at the end of HOD, I didn't have any tail wag. My head speed was flying better. It was a lot faster. I was able to do maneuvers that I never was able to do before. So yeah, until this morning where it exploded in mid-flight. I started taking things apart, and then I realized I wanted to do a video, so I took the whole head off because my main shaft was bent. But basically I was flying it, doing normal stuff. I was doing big 200-foot in diameter loops like I always do. It's just they're a lot bigger now because of the faster head speed. Doing a whole bunch of different maneuvers, tic-tocs, elevator tic-tocs. Crazy hard on, tail slides and stuff like that. Much harder than I normally do. And it's just was overall awesome. But then I came around. I was coming from right to left. I was pretty far. I was in an open field, isolated area. It was just my dad and I. And out in the big bean field, they just started playing the beans, so they're just starting to come up. And what did I do? So I was going real slow, and I was going to do a half pirouette. So I was going to kind of pop it up and kind of go into an inverted mode, and kind of go towards me, and then start going to a hurricane. Like I do that a lot. So it's going at a real slow speed because I don't want to pop it too high, because the fact that it's a low head speed, a low DFC head, the main rotors actually hit the tail rotors quite often. I've actually done that many times if I use the collector too much, if I do the pirouette too fast. So I always do it kind of slow. But when I did it, it's very faint because it happened so fast. But I believe I actually did see the tail boom fly up into the rotors. It was very faint because it happened so extremely fast. But I think that's what happened is the tail just gave. It just said done, and it released. It just basically all that torque just went straight into the rotors. And you can see right here on my edge rotors, which are my favorite blades, my only edge rotors here, the only ones that really worked really good on this helicopter. And I'm so sad because my rotors are broken, and it destroyed it. I mean, you can see here the leading edge right here, which is a piece of, I think, lead with a steel rod in the middle of it. It's not focusing. Come on now. Yeah, there we go. It's completely disintegrated, cut right in half. And you see all the pieces everywhere. This rotor right here actually looks to be in great shape until you get right to the tip. And I don't know if you can hear it, but you can hear the foam inside of it. I mean, it's a little soft. It's not worth the risk. So that rotor's done too, unfortunately. My favorite set of rotors. They were my original blades that was on my T-Rex 600N. Those rotors got a lot of hours of flight on them. And, oh man, I can't believe they're done. I'm just really heartbroken about that. But I'll show you here. Let's see. The main shaft, it's hard to see, but it is bent. The screw that held the main shaft to the gear here was bent. This gear is destroyed here. You can see the auto rotation gear is cracked there and cracked here. Some teeth are damaged right about there. So where my hand is. That's not focusing. There, right there. And so is the main gear. Let's see, where is it? Right there. So, yeah, main gear's done. Auto rotation gear, as you see, still works great. So, that's still good. Tail section. Okay. My last set of good align tail rotors, they are now done. Tail boom, you can see how bent it is. The tail boom broke in 4 different places. It was obliterated. And he puts it in ground so it doesn't lose focus. It's hard to see though. The gears are okay, but you can see that shaft bent. I do have another spare. I'll get to the spares in just a second, but I do have spares to fix that. But that was all the damage out of there. Skids, they broke. You can see them right here. The head right here, feathering shaft, I believe is okay. Doesn't seem to be bent or anything. I'm going to take it apart just to be safe and just check. I have a spare. I might just replace it for the heck of it, just to be safe. But right here, you can see, if you look very carefully inside of that, focus. There we go. You see that the screw broke off. That piece at the end right there broke off. Here it is. I don't think I'll be able, I mean, I could probably take a drill very lightly and try to drill that screw out and maybe try to back it out. But I don't know if it's worth saving. I might just replace both of those. It's about $20 for those 2 pieces. I'm not too sure. Swash plate's okay. Yeah, okay, so here's my horizontal stabilizer. That's trashed. And then this rod right there broke at the tip, but shaft's okay. The tail support rod. This tail support rod, get close to the ground so I can see it better. You can hear it and see it. It is done. Sorry guys, I'm trying to do this with one hand. Tail shaft, tail push rod, good shape, it's okay. Here's my frickin' torque tube. I mean, this thing's obliterated in this part of the tail boom right there. And then servo horn right here, bent. Main canopy, this is when once it was destroyed, it fell and hit the ground. This is the side it hit, that's all destroyed. Got a little bit of time left. Motor's okay, bearings here are shot. Elevator servo, you can see it's shot too. I need to replace the gears. Hopefully it's just the gears, but it might, I don't know, I might have to replace the whole servo. Motor's okay. These 2 servos are okay. That servo's okay. And then the rest of the main shaft right there. So parts, I've got most of my parts, but I don't have I don't have my torque tube and some other parts. Dadgummit, sorry guys. But that's about it. I'm out of time. Thanks for watching, and see you next time. Bye.